guys, it's Woozles here, and today I'm going to be doing the Pickaxe Only challenge, and also giving you some tips and tricks on how you can do the challenge and do it well. Alright, so a couple of rules before we start. Rule number 1 is, I can only use my pickaxe as my weapon. That is the point of today's challenge after all. Second rule is, I can use healing items, since they aren't a form of weapon. Third of all, I can use builds, which will definitely come in handy. Alrighty then, let's get right into it. Alright, so tip number 1 is going to be to land in an unpopulated space, because you will need time to prepare for battles, and you will need time to gather resources, which we'll talk about later. So here, I'm going to go over there to that blue marker, because it's far away from the battle bus, and, well, there's a couple people going there. I'll try to steer clear of them for now, until I can get enough resources, and maybe even get some shield. Alright, so I'm gonna move away from the people. I'll speed this up for you guys. Alright, and this takes me to my second tip, which is gather as many resources as you can. So as much wood, as much brick, as much metal, just whatever resources. Because this is pretty much one of your only defenses you can use against your opponent. And you want to do this early on, because you want to have enough resources when you are in battle. Once again, I'm going to put this on super speed. Alright, now that we have more than enough wood, it's time for our third tip, which is to always be on the move. Because if you're always on the move, you will have a less chance of any enemies finding you. You can also continue gathering resources when you do this. Now there is one exception from this rule that I will discuss later. So someone found me, and I'm just going to run away. This brings me to my next tip, which is to be aggressive only when necessary. You have to pick and choose your battles, because right there, I did not have the advantage, and it would have ended pretty badly for me if I had not run away. So I have to just keep building and keep running away. Another helpful tip would be to always stock up on healing supplies and try to get 100 shield as early as possible. So far, I've only got 65, but all I need is that shield potion to get 100. Alright, so far I've just been using these tips, gathering as many resources as I can, and always being on the move, only being aggressive when necessary, and I'm still looking out for that shield potion. I don't think I could have backed out of that one, so I chose to fight my way through. So this next tip is going to be the exception to the always being on the move rule. So this tip is going to be to stay hidden. As long as you find a good hiding spot that is within the circle, you should stay in that one space as long as it's very hidden. And then if it gets out of the circle, then I'd go back to being on the move. There's someone right next to me, but they don't know I'm here because of how hidden I am. As long as they don't bother me, I won't bother them. Alright, I'm right on the edge of the circle, but I think I can stay here for a little bit longer before I'll have to go on the move again. We've already made it to the top 6 so far, so we're getting there. Alright, I think it's time to slowly move out. Alright, we've made it to the final 2. Only one can remain. And this will lead me to my tip, which is to surprise your enemy. And you can do that by using stealth to your advantage. Slowly moving around, making sure they can't see you. And also, when you can, try to get the high ground. I'm gonna wait until the circle gets smaller, so it'll be a smaller battlefield, which I can use to my advantage. And there he is. I'm gonna try to get the high ground on him. Alright, so that did not go exactly how I planned, but those tips got us to 2nd place. It kinda depends. You kinda need to get lucky with that last opponent eliminating him, which I did not, unfortunately. Well, I hope you liked today's video, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.